Do you want me to shut up?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
We're very casual here. I am going to start talking in a second, but you can talk over me. You've got it tuned to KEXP. We're listener-powered radio at 90.3 FM in Seattle. You can find us online around the globe at KEXP.org. And I'm Cheryl Waters, and I stumbled into the wandering troubadour Alec Owensworth in the hallways. Great to see you.
In the hallways, that's right. I just happened to be here. I was, sleeping out front. And
guitar in hand.
I broke in and, so.
The mythology that we try to perpetuate with people is that KEXP is an always exciting place, and you never know what you'll stumble into around any corner in our own hallways.
That is true. And, I'd like to add to the romance of it by saying, yes, I was, in fact, just here looking around, and I fell into the studio unwittingly.
And we put handcuffs on you, the guitar in your hand.
I don't quite know how I ended up here. I was drinking coffee, and the next thing I knew, I was in this seat. Last night, I just had a drink, and I fell asleep, I guess, and I woke up here. Here I am.
Well, that was our great fortune. And since you do have a guitar in hand, do you want to play a song for us?
Yeah, it's all right. I'm going to play a song from Hysterical, the last Clap Your Hands record. Stops here, change that I no longer see, and in front of my face, just short of longing for the past and short of asking for forgiveness. You read my palm and suggested that I find a new apartment. All of our sleepless nights came crashing through the window. Now you know what it means to fly. Now you understand the witness's dull surprise. Just show me where it hurts, and I'll draw blood to make it better. I will do anything. Turns out the man with all the answers wrote from inside the asylum. And I guess we should have figured, as his poems contain no letters, he wrote all of my sleepless nights came crashing through the window. Now you know what it means to fly. Now you understand. With the tears and old acquaintances, waiting for the pulse to quicken, waiting for the day when things turn out as you had imagined. The way the tears and old acquaintances, waiting for the pulse to quicken, waiting for the day when things turn out as you had imagined. The way the tears and old acquaintances, waiting for the pulse to quicken, waiting for the day when things turn out as you had imagined. The wait, and I had only just begun to speak with my broken memory. Oh well, the rain, it never stops here. Is it strange that I no longer see the hand in front of my face?
Oh, how we love that voice. And how we've missed it.
I knew that I'd have trouble coming to for me, I woke up, an hour ago or something, so.
It's brutal to ask an artist to sing so early in the morning. We know it.
No. It's nice. It's a nice opportunity for me to get back into shape before I drive 7 hours to Boise.
Well, what a champ you are.
Yeah, no problem.
How
it's my
fun!
pleasure.
How fun to hear that song in that format. And you are traveling around playing. We last had Clap Your Hands Say Yeah in the studios here in Seattle in 2007, and then you played live for us in New York from the Cutting Room Studios when you had your solo album out. We've missed you. What have you been up to? I know you did a house show here in Seattle.
Yeah, I've done 2 here, and it's a new concept. It's for me anyway. I've just been. I've only been doing that for the last couple months, but just finished the 4th Clap Your Hands record with Dave Fridman, who did our second. And it's just trying to spell all that out. I mean, mostly I'm, pushing around contracts and that sort of thing, trying to figure it out because, it's still independent. So it's a very glamorous life I live. I don't really do too much recently in the way of music besides this. Otherwise, it's all strictly business.
That's amazing. You bring up that it's still independent. Yeah. And, there have been a lot of people who have wanted to put out your records, and you've made what ended up being a great decision, although I'm sure a lot of work, to stay independent. Can you talk a tiny bit about that? I know you've spoken about it a lot over the years.
No, it's fine.
Because a lot of people have tried to sign you, especially right at the beginning.
Yeah.
And I imagine that they're still banging at your door.
For me, I'm sure there are some good people to work with probably out there. But I don't know. I think as far as I'm concerned, I don't know if I am a little too controlling artistically and in the business realm. But as far as I can see, if we can figure a way to do it and connect directly with our fans, a lot of labels, and it's not a problem for me necessarily, but it's they're in the business of building or growing and expanding. As far as I'm concerned, I just have to keep in mind the people who are on board for the long haul, and the rest of it. It doesn't really matter so much to me. So I have a very direct connection to the true fans, people I consider true fans, and the rest of it. Again, I'm not judging anybody, but I don't really care to blow up the scene, as they say.
Well, it's worked for you.
Yeah, here and there. No, I think as far as I'm concerned, as a philosophical approach, it's what I'm adjusted to, and it makes the most sense to me. So it always has. Well,
tell me about the new album that's coming out. I'm a big fan of Dave Fridman and the albums that he's done. Did you go up in the woods?
I did, yeah. It's different than the others and also the same. I don't know. I went up to I had all these songs I was working on, and I hadn't talked to Dave in a little while and sent him some of the material. And, Dave, it was like a vote of confidence for me that he was up for doing it, because he definitely didn't have to, and I wouldn't have been banging on his door to make sure that he did. It's one of those things, like, we have an understanding, and he seemed to be into it. Which is great, because I think he's one of the best producers I've worked with. So I was up there for a while. I don't know. I guess it's not that interesting a story. I just worked on the record with Dave.
When will it come out?
June 3rd, I believe, unless we change it again. I think we've changed it 4 times at this point. But I'm 90% sure that it's June 3rd. I'm just going to be that.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it should be cool.
Well, you have another song you want to play?
Yeah, I think I'll play something from that record, and it's, obviously quite different on the album itself. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do first. It has to do with where my voice is going to go. I think I'll try this. Why not just walk away? I saw what they done. The boys refused to bow down to them. If only I were a setting sun, I'd burn right through the core of the earth to warn you about it. The latest trend is to pretend that no one's around. You stare at the ceiling and leave me to steal from you. You're walking away now, but I will not take anything. What's done is done. Set 'em up, I will knock them down. What brought you to be stranded like me in this blameless American town? Don't let them get to you. Did you think they'd be tying your shoes? Did you think they'd be bringing you around? Your will just bends as you pretend that no one's around. You stare at the ceiling and leave me to steal from you. You're walking away now, but I will not take anything. What's done is done. And the farmer's lost to the quicksand, now it is done. And I haven't the strength for to fix it, now it is done. To my mother I meet her, and silent for the leaves, and the softer touches will keep us from gnawing at the earth and swinging at the breeze when suddenly That was more or less it.
That was great. Wow. Thank you for sharing a new song with us.
Yeah.
Alec,
I can play another one, too, if you want me to do three. You know.
I would love it if you're...
I'm just getting warmed up here. I'm going to be here all day.
Jump right into it, as long as you offer.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I feel like I could do this one. People seem to like this. Now you can address me beyond illusion, with a cigarette tucked deep inside your chest. In the past I was a local loser, and I'm bound to say that I'm still on my back. We were born to fight alone. We were born to fight alone. So you pushed me until I was one with the fire, but it still was not enough to bring me back. Your daddy said it is getting late, no time to wait, too late to wait for what you ask to no reply. We were born to fight alone. We were born to fight alone. To the party in the woods, tiptoe past the officer's cars, the shots come down from here, the results, the sun is up. What a dangerous trip, why did no one stop us from chasing our tails? Maybe it'll be different when we give ourselves to the party in the open woods. Address me beyond illusion, inside your chest. In the past I was a local loser, and I'm bound to say that I'm still on my back. We were born to fight alone. We were born to fight alone. We were born to fight alone. We were born to fight.
Love it.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. Alec Owensworth live on KEXP with the exciting news of a new Clap Your Hands Say Yeah record coming out early June.